Hi, Luna. It's so good to see you. Thanks for inviting me over.
Hi, Aurora. I'm so glad you could make it.
Thanks. You look a bit tired. Everything okay?
Yeah, I've just been trying to switch up my routine lately, and it's been a bit exhausting. I decided to start waking up at 5:30 a.m. to get more done before work.
Wow, that's pretty early. I've been meaning to get around to waking up earlier too, but I always end up sleeping in. How's your new routine going?
It's a work in progress. I wake up early, and the first thing I do is get out of bed and start off with some light stretching. It helps me wake up and feel ready for the day. Then I make my way to the kitchen to fix a cup of coffee. I need that caffeine kick to get going. While I'm drinking my coffee, I usually look over my to-do list for the day. It helps me plan out my schedule so I don't feel too overwhelmed. Then I'll head over to the bathroom to wash up and get ready for some exercise.
You're so organized, Luna. I really need to take a leaf out of your book and start planning out my days better. How do you stick to such a structured routine?
It wasn't easy at first, but I've found that it helps me stay on top of everything. After I get ready, I head out for a quick jog around the neighborhood. It really helps me clear my mind before the day gets busy.
I admire your discipline. I usually just grab a quick breakfast and rush out the door, always feeling like I'm running late. How do you manage to fit in a jog?
I've had to cut down on my evening TV time to make it work. Plus, I've started laying out my workout clothes the night before, so I can just throw them on in the morning without thinking.
That's smart. I'm always hunting for my things in the morning. So, what's next after your jog?
After jogging, I come back home, cool down with some stretches, and then jump in the shower. After that, I'll fix myself a breakfast, usually oatmeal or a smoothie. Then it's time to head out to work.
You've really got your routine nailed down. I usually just throw together whatever I can find for breakfast and hope it lasts until lunch. I really need to get better at this whole morning routine thing. How's your workday after all that?
It depends on the day. Once I get to work, I check in with my team to see what's on the schedule. If it's busy, I'll dive right into my tasks. Otherwise, I might catch up on emails or go over reports.
I usually catch up on emails first thing too. But if I'm swamped, I sometimes have to skip over that and just focus on the urgent stuff. How do you keep everything in order?
I've started using a planner and I try to tick off tasks as I complete them. It gives me a sense of accomplishment, and I can keep track of what still needs to be done. I've also been trying to delegate more, so I'm not doing everything myself.
I always feel like I need to take care of everything myself, but it's exhausting. So, what do you do after work?
After work, I usually chill out by catching up on my favorite TV shows or reading a book. If I have extra energy, I might meet up with friends for dinner or a quick chat.
That sounds perfect. I usually get home, kick off my shoes, and just collapse on the couch. Sometimes I'll whip up a quick dinner, but other times I'm too tired and just order in.
I totally get that. Some days I just go with the flow too, but I try to stick to my routine as much as possible. It helps me feel more balanced.
You're motivating me to get my act together and sort out my routines. I'm going to start laying out my clothes the night before and planning out my day better. Maybe then I won't feel so rushed all the time.
That sounds like a great plan. And remember, don't be too hard on yourself if you miss a day or two. It's all about finding what works best for you. Just take it one step at a time.
Thanks, Luna. I'll definitely give it a shot. Let's check in with each other next week and see how we're doing with our routines.
Absolutely. We can keep each other on track. I'm looking forward to it. And that wraps up another fun animation journey in Language Leap. If you enjoyed this video, remember to watch it a few times and practice with it throughout the week to keep your English skills at their best. The journey of language learning is full of adventure and joy, so embrace every moment and keep going with all your energy. And finally, if you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe so you never miss out on future videos. I'd also love to hear from you. Share your thoughts about this video in the comments. And if you have ideas for future topics, let me know down below. Your feedback really helps shape the next lessons.